pretty shot on our tower camera. It's also calm at this hour. We're pushing out the rain. We're starting to transition. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. We'll sweep out all the warmth. I think our kind of summer-like days, those are going to be coming to an end. The hottest day I have in the 7-day forecast is only mid-70s. We're going to start to get temperatures back into the 60s. It's going to start to feel like fall, and I really think this week is when we start to see a ramp up in that fall color. These trees are looking pretty green. It's going to be a big switch that starts to come in. Still not expecting our first frost freeze. We're a little bit behind schedule on that. That doesn't happen this week. Could have some potential once we get closer into the end of the month. But look at this temperature right here, 61 degrees. The temperature right now is roughly what the high temperature for tomorrow is going to be. It's going to be one of those days that you really start to feel it. You can mentally prepare for it. You can understand, yeah, the weatherman said it's going to be cold. But once you walk out your door at that early morning hour, that's when it's going to hit you. We just have not had a temperature as cold as what we're going to be getting for tonight in about 6 months. You have to go to the start of May since we've had weather that cold. Winds are calm, but they're going to start picking up and really push in this cold weather that's going to establish itself for Sunday. Look at satellite radar. Thankfully, most of the activity is gone. Thankfully, today wasn't as bad as what it could have been. We got the best case scenario. We knew we were getting thunderstorms for today. That was definitely part of the forecast. The question mark came, is that going to come with any tornado activity? We didn't see that in our region. There was some tornadoes that formed closer to the Little Rock area. And here we are starting to wrap up this rain. I think areas really west of Highway 65, you're done with wet weather. It's areas east of Highway 65 that some light showers are starting to linger. Not seeing anything severe. The lightning counter can't really detect anything at this time. There may be 1 or 2 lightning strikes in our area, but not really seeing anything as we start to transition away from all the wet weather. Look at the official totals for today. Springfield, about 1 inch of rainfall. Branson officially not picking up as much, but you can start to see areas where there was some bands of heavier rain. Joplin, about 1.5 inches. Clinton, about 2¼ inches. And it's really most of the rain that came north of I-44 came into that morning hour. This was round 1 of those thunderstorms. You can see a widespread area of about 2 to 3 inches of rain, even closer to 4 inches of rain by the time you get closer into the lake. And then the second band, the second corridor of heavy rainfall, that's what came in the afternoon. And that came with winds about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Over 1,000 people lost power with that. Most of that, from what I understand, is getting restored. So that's the positive part of that forecast. Putting the wet weather behind us, sunny skies will come back for Sunday. Do not expect temperatures to be warm. I think I've established this point already. High temperatures will be trapped into the 60s for Sunday. Then we start to get a little bit warmer for Monday. Monday is going to be the warmest day that we have throughout this week. That's temperatures into the mid-70s. Winds slip out to the south, and then the cold air really starts to win out for this week. Temperatures tonight, cold one, 45 degrees, with that rain still lingering for areas further off into the east and really further down to the state line. We're starting to wrap it up. I think we only have a couple more hours of wet weather until we get back to dry-like conditions. Temperatures for tomorrow, here's that cold weather. 63, 62 in Camden, 62 in Rolla, maybe mid-60s in northern Arkansas, but I think that's about as warm as it gets outside. This is the toasty day that we have in the 7-day forecast. 76 degrees on Monday, winds come out of the south, but the fall air, it's fighting back and forth. It will win out, and it stays in place. And I think this is a transition where it's not 1 week of cold. We're actually starting to get closer into a fall-like pattern. No rain for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Our next opportunity is overnight Thursday. A pretty good chance we'll see rain on Friday, and some of that can linger into Saturday. Some of that rainfall for Friday as well could be heavy. Look at this 7-day forecast. I'm getting excited because Carissa Codell promised me once it gets fall-like outside, she's going to make me dumplings, and I think I may be getting my dumplings
I think
tomorrow.
so. I think tomorrow is the day you get your chicken and dumplings.
It only took until, what, October 20th for it to get cold outside? So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and now that we've been asking for it, as soon as I step outside in the morning tomorrow, I'm going to hate it. I'm going to go back to complaining.
Summer is gone. Cold weather.
Cold weather. Chicken and dumpling weather. Thanks, Matt. Well,